Leonie Dawson refused to be categorized the podcast. Today I'm going to be talking to you about 10 mistakes you are making with your sales page. Now, I do have this as a blog post with pretty pictures, so go over to the blog if you want to check out the pretty pictures and the links and all that kind of shit. And I just want to apologize in advance because my sweet husband is mowing around the house at the moment. So if it gets a little rackety up in here, you know that, why, basically. Okay, so 10 mistakes to fix now on your sales page. So, as you know, probably, maybe, I have been around this online marketing jam for a bloody long time. I think it's about 16 years or so. I've brought in over $11 million online, and I've coached tens of thousands of people how to sell more online. And I still see the same fucking sales page mistakes over and over. So I'm going to write a list now so that when somebody asks me to look at their sales page, I can just spam my goddamn voice box and send them to here instead. And look, just to be super abundantly clear, you do want to fix these mistakes today, like now, ASAP, because you are leaving shit tons of money on the table. Sales pages, without a doubt, are the biggest factor in your business success. It is so worth the time and energy to make it better. You will be rewarded, and by rewarded, I mean dollar bills. So, right on with the show. Now, spot the mistakes that you're making and then go and fix them now. So, number one, you don't even have a goddamn sales page. You're just sending people straight to Amazon or your Essential Oil sign-up page or the place where people can buy direct from. Stop doing that shit. You are wasting huge amounts of sales. Do not send people to another website to sell them. They are going to be doing a shit job of it. They'll rock up to Amazon to think about buying your book, and they'll end up distracted and order a 5-star vibrator and jumbo pack of Reese's peanut butter cups instead. I mean, you can't blame them. What else were they supposed to do? Instead, you need to sell them on your sales page first. Make it absolutely and critically clear why they need what you are selling, and then, and only then, link to them to where they need to buy if it is off-site. So, number two, I can't find your fucking buy now button. I am stunned by how many times I have gone to buy something on a website and can't even find the fucking buy now button. Sometimes it's hidden as a link. Sometimes it's a tiny button hidden somewhere. Sometimes it's a little simple. Sometimes it's a tiny little add to cart that then doesn't take you to the shopping cart, and you have to careen around the page like an idiot trying to work out how to buy. Stop making it so hard for me to buy your shit. You need to have big motherfucker buy now buttons scattered throughout your webpage, as big and obtrusive as a donkey schlong. You know what it's like when you see a horse or a donkey with a sticker? You cannot look at anything but it. Look, let's be real. So we want your buy now buttons to be a donkey dick. Everywhere you look, you see it. It's big, and you can't take your eyes off it. It's that compelling. It's that obvious. So when in doubt, you need to donkey schlong it. Now, I want you to go over to leoniedawson.com/sell, and I want you to look at the big old donkey schlong of a buy now button on my sales star page, and how many times you see it, and how fucking big it is, making it abundantly clear what people need to be doing. They need to sign the fuck up. Number three, I bet you didn't think you were going to hear about donkey dicks on this sales, like this thing about sales pages, but that's where we went, and honestly, I am so fucking proud of myself. I really am. Number three, oh, I should say, if you're not fucking proud of it, and you think I'm disgusting, like, you are in the wrong place. Go learn from some other basic bitch motherfucker who doesn't talk about interesting things. There is like 10 billion other people out there who are way more boring and way less offensive than me, and I don't need to hear it if you don't want to talk about donkey dicks. I don't care. And also, me and my $11 million still doesn't care. All right, number three. You haven't shown me visually what you are selling. So even if it's a digital product or a coaching program or a mystical, invisible woo-woo machine, I need some goddamn pretty pictures, guys. I need mock-ups. I need an illustration of what I get. If it's a physical thing, I need multiple images from every damn shape, style, angle. I want it well lit and bright. And if it's something that I'm supposed to wear, I need to see what it would look like and not just on some sad sack mannequin. Give me some damn pictures. Humans are visual creatures. We can process images faster and understand things far more comprehensively when it's visual. So when in doubt, more pretty picture, please. Kind regards, thank you. And again, if I hear you say, but it's a coaching program, but they don't actually get anything visual, make a mock-up. Make a fucking mock-up. Okay, number 4. You have named it so hippie, nappy-pappy that I don't know what it's for. Hippies, you know I love you. You know that I am one of you. And I need us, collectively, to commit to not inventing word salads and being super creative with titles to the point that nobody else understands what the fuck we are talking about. Your product name is not where you win prizes for most creativity. Save your creativity for what's in the product. Save the creativity for literally every fucking thing else except for the title. So, story time. Years ago, I met a very sweet man at the markets who was an incredible healer, and he was writing a book at the time. I asked him what it was called, and he told me the name. And then he had to spend the next 5 minutes explaining the name to me, what it meant, and what the book is actually about. Spoiler alert, if you have to spend 5 minutes explaining a name to someone, the name has failed its job. You cannot do that for everybody who this book is for. Your product name should clearly tell me what the fuck it is and who it is for. And if it doesn't do that, you are losing a shit ton of money and you are not helping the people who it's meant for. Also, I made a very cute cartoon. It's like it's got somebody saying, I think I'm going to call it like Universal Oneness, Third Chakra Luminescence. And then there's a little cartoon of me saying, I love you. And no, that's cultural appropriation. And I also don't know what the fuck that means. So, as hippies, it's super important we also make sure we don't fall into cultural appropriation when naming products or teaching. If you don't know what cultural appropriation is, please do some research. If you go to leoniedawson.com/racism, there are a bunch of educators that you can learn from there, and cultural appropriation is part of that anti-racism page. The anti-racism thing, whatever. The monolith, whatever, I can't think of the word. Okay, so anyway, I want you to know that I've absolutely made this mistake before in being culturally appropriative when I've named products. And I wish I had known better back then. And I feel like it's my responsibility to educate you about this possible mistake and direct you to anti-racism educators. Cultural appropriation is harmful to the indigenous cultures that we claim to love so much, and it is not good business practice. Number 5, you behave like you are in witness protection. So have you forgotten to tell me who you are on your sales page? Is there a photo of you? Is there a photo of you? And if there is a photo of you, are you wearing sunglasses? Are you looking away from the camera poetically? And if you're doing this, are you in witness protection? Because if you are, sure, hide your identity. I have had 2 clients in the last 10 years that are in witness protection. No, I'm not going to tell you who they are. Jesus. But that was completely fine for them not to be super clear about who they are and to somewhat mask their pictures. And of course, you can make up aliases for the sake of selling online as well. But if you are not in witness protection, if you are the 99.9% of people who are not in witness protection, stop fucking hiding. I can't trust you to buy something from you if I don't know who you are. I'm a human. We're looking for common signals to build our know, like, and trust factor of a new person. I do need to see your face. I need to see your eyes. It's not about whether I want to bang you or not, though I'm sure I do because you're incredibly hot, of course. It's about whether I, as a human, can trust another human enough to give them and know that I will be well taken care of. I also have some illustrative pictures over on the blog of exactly the kind of picture not to do and the kind of picture to do. Now, I have had somebody who messaged and said, sunglasses, I need to wear them because I'm photosensitive. Cool, great. But do it while you're inside and still be looking at the camera. Or for me, I have vision impairment, but I actually do choose in most photos to take my glasses off for them, not because it's out of integrity, but because it can be really fucking hard to get people to see my eyes because of reflections from my lenses. So that's just a personal choice. It's up to you. I'm not saying that you can't sell if you have vision impairment or you're photosensitive or you're in witness protection. I'm just giving you some indicators about how to make even more money. Whee! Okay, number 6. Your sales page is not long enough to really convince me. Here's the thing, I don't even know why there's an argument about this. Over and over throughout all the ages, research and testing shows that long form sales pages convert much better than short form. So it's really just a question of money. Do you like money? If so, make them longer. If not, sure, make them shorter. We need time and length to be convinced and understand why we need to buy from you. Number 7 mistake. No compelling testimonials with faces on them. Humans need social proof to know that we're doing the right thing. We want to know that other people have already used your thing, have loved your thing, and highly recommend your thing to others. I once asked an expert copywriter what 3 parts of a sales page sold the most, and she said 1, testimonials, 2, testimonials, 3, testimonials. So go check out how many testimonials I've got on my 40 Days to a Finished Book e-course program. You can go to leoniedawson.com/book and see them all there. And they basically sell the course for me. I get that it's a pain in the ass to collect testimonials, but guess what? If you like money, then you will do it. If you don't like money, sure, be lazy. Number 8, you haven't told me who this is for. Am I the right person for this product or no? You tell me. Seriously, tell me who this is helpful for and don't say everyone. Being very clear about who this is for and who it's not for is also really important for you to define your ideal client and who you don't work with. So if you go over and look on my Money Manifesting and Multiple Streams of Income course sales page, which is leoniedawson.com/money, I have a little section that says who this is for and who this is not for. So I say, this is for you if you can afford this course without putting yourself in financial harm. This is for you if you want to know how I've grown my wealth responsibly and sustainably. This is for you if you honor and respect boundaries. And this is for you if you commit to doing the work and taking full responsibility for your finances. This program is not for you if you are in dire straits with cash or have a gambling addiction. Please see a financial counselor instead if that's you. This is not for you if you need personal, customized financial advice. That's when you need to see a reputable financial advisor. This is not for you if you need a one-to-one coach or therapist. And this is not for you if you need someone to save you. And this is really helpful, making this very clear for people because 1, I don't want to help people who this isn't for. I want to make sure that they're going to the right places. If they do have gambling issues or a cash flow issue, they need to go see a financial counselor. If they need personalized, customized financial advice where they're at, they need to go see a reputable financial advisor. But if you are somebody who wants to know the behind the scenes of my money, and you take full responsibility for yourself, then absolutely I want to work with you and I want to teach you. All right, so number 9, mistake I see all the time. You haven't told me how this is actually going to help me. What are the benefits? What will I feel like after using your product? How will I be transformed? What does this help with? So for the love of Delilah, be clear. Tell me the answer to these questions, or I, as a customer, am not going to be sending you the cashy cashola. And number 10, mistake. You are linking to everywhere else. Like, hush now, I love a good link. We all do. We all like to clicky clink all the linky links all day long. But guess what? Your sales page is not the place to send us all on a merry fucking goose chase around the interwebs and never return. No. Your sales page has one purpose, and that is to get people to click the buy now button and send you cash. Do not be linking me to your Instagram or your grandmother's OnlyFans again. Your grandmother's OnlyFans account, honestly. I still can't fucking stop laughing over that line. It's probably my greatest work of all time. And I want you to know that if my rad grandmother had an OnlyFans account, it would absolutely be 10 out of 10. And if any of you have known my grandmother personally, you know this. You know this. She was a stylish and radiant and flirty, I don't know, supernova of a human. And I would be a very proud OnlyFans granddaughter. Celebrate your elders, guys. Celebrate your elders. Oh, God, if you don't know what an OnlyFans account is. Okay, so OnlyFans, it's like where people sign up to become like their own, like create their own porn accounts, basically. Amazing. Okay, bonus point number 11. I bet you didn't expect that a sales course, like a sales page talk was going to talk about grandmother's porn accounts and donkey dicks, but we went there, and honestly, I've never been prouder. I've never been prouder of myself. This could potentially be the Magna Carta of my career. Okay, bonus point number 11. If you have my sales page checklist and you haven't used it, I can tell if you haven't used it and you are leaving money on the table. So if you've got my 40 days to create and sell your e-course program, leoniedawson.com/e-course, you will have my original sales page checklist as a bonus. And if you've already enrolled in my new Sales Star program, which starts on March 1st, you're going to be getting a new pimped out version of my sales page checklist. So when you've got it, make sure you use it. Tick off every little fucking bit of it, but only, of course, if you want to make more money. If you don't, ignore it or just do a half-assed job for it, and then you can stay blissfully static and not earn more cash. The thing is, the more you tick off the checklist, the more money you will make. There's a lot of money that you are leaving on the table. It's your time to start picking some of it up. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure that you're joining me for Sales Star starting in March 1. Go to leoniedawson.com/sell. But, of course, only do that if you like money. And if you don't like money, run! Run far away! Yay! All right, bye! I'm so proud of myself. This is the greatest ever. Bye! Donkey schlong it.